Sweetie pie, are you irate? What's going on? Are you filled with rage? Do you want to talk about it, sweetie? Sometimes it helps to talk about these things, you know? What's going on, sweetie pie? She might be upset about the state of science funding in this country. Right now, there's an emergency excavation going on in St. George, Utah, at a really, really important fossil site. So at the St. George Dinosaur Discovery Site, there's an incredible assemblage of different kinds of fossils. Trace fossils, like footprints of dinosaurs, swim traces of dinosaurs swimming in an ancient lake, resting traces of dinosaurs sitting down on the banks of this lake on the shore, and then there's traces of all kinds of other organisms living their lives there too. Bones of dinosaurs, bones of fishes, whole skeletons of fishes, the remains of all kinds of ancient invertebrates. So things like crustaceans, things like mollusks. It's this wonderful snapshot of what this environment looked like about 200 million years ago.
It's quite the story. It's complex too.
I love that you say that it is unique. I want to really emphasize that idea to everybody watching, that this is a truly important site. And the fact that it's there within St. George city limits is pretty darn special. I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about kind of the benefits to the town of St. George of having the site there.
How many towns have a major paleo site in the middle of town?
In the middle of it, that's nuts. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you know, Jim brings up, and I agree, I've been there. La Brea Tar Pits is spectacular, and it's such a fantastic, you know, thing to have, and it brings in millions and millions of people.
I'm talking with paleontologist Andrew Milner, who runs the Dinosaur Discovery Site in St. George, Utah at Johnson Farm. We're talking about this right now because this is kind of, well, this is urgent, to be frank. There's an emergency excavation that Andrew and his crew have just started a couple days ago, and I'm hopefully going to be out there in a couple weeks to help out with this too, but we really need help with this. We need funds, we need volunteers, we need support. And so that's what I'm doing, is trying to get the word out about this as best I can. And we're talking about why the site is so scientifically important and what we can do to help. The problem is, one important part of this site is going to be destroyed soon. There's a construction project that's slated to begin. The city of St. George is building a power substation, like an electrical substation, on site. And so they're going to be bulldozing part of this, destroying I don't know how many fossils, and then making the site inaccessible because it's going to have a power station built over it.